You know what? It's great to get a win, especially. I mean, you're on the road, coming in. There's a good environment tonight. Thank our fans for showing up, creating a good environment for our players to play in. Memphis team, that's a better team than we played last year. I thought they executed cleaner in a lot of things, and you know, I think Larry's doing a good job getting that program, trying to get that program going in the right direction right now. I think watching us play. Very happy. We came out with a win, a good win. It's hard to win Division I football games. Come out with a good win, and there are a lot of teaching moments, more than I really want to even count. Teaching moments occurred in that game that we can instruct our players on, and hopefully a lot of little mistakes that have to get fixed, things that we have to do to improve to achieve any of the goals we want to achieve this week. And it's great that you can teach all that off of a win. We can teach that off of a win. We've got 10 days to get ready. We start conference play immediately. I know a lot of schools going to get 3 or 4 games to get focused on that. We open up conference play against the defending national champion. So we have 10 days to get all of those little things fixed, head on the road, and go try to win a big-time football game in 10 days.
You smashed the school total offense record tonight. Were you even expecting anything like this from offense tonight?
Sure. You know, I'm happy we're balanced. You know, looking at it, we had 309 yards rushing, 336 passing. A lot of big plays. A lot of big plays, which, it's great. I love big plays. I love all those explosive plays. I think we do. I want us to be a little cleaner. You know, when you're 4 of 12 on third downs, that's not where we need to be if we want to be successful. You know, we can't. What we got to do is keep all the positives out of this game and then clean up on the negatives as we continue to move forward.
Can you talk about Vic's night? What did you see tonight? Maybe that in last year you didn't see anything different?
No, the same. You know, I mean, Vic's a tough guy. You know, I mean, tough physical football player. Makes things happen. I mean, he's kind of one of the cogs of the offense. I mean, he makes it go for us, and you know, it's great. I mean, a bunch of big runs for him, a bunch of big plays, and you know, it's really good. He only had to carry the ball 10 times. You know, I mean, to me, hopefully we got. I think we got through this game with no severe injuries, and you know, we'll get everybody healthy and rested, get ready to go.
Jamie Memphis had a couple big plays, you know, 1 or 2 not so big plays. Do you chastise him after the game, or do you congratulate him?
Neither. We teach them. You know, we teach him. I've seen the big plays. I expect the big plays out of him. I've got to see that in practice. I think he's an exciting player. Now, what he needs to do is learn how to be a good football player, not just a guy that's an athlete once he gets the ball in his hands. I need somebody that can be consistent, be productive, and you know, and field the ball when he's supposed to field the ball, hold on to it when he's supposed to hold on to it. And if we can get that done, I think he's you know, he's a weapon out there on the field. He can make things happen.
Dan, what are those teaching moments that you talk about? You mentioned 4 for 12. When you put up 645 yards, people are going to say, you know, what are some of those things that you want to work on going into those 2 big games?
Well, I mean, we came on a bunch of false start penalties early on. Defensively, had a couple offsides penalties. You know, obviously in the kicking game, you know, fielding the kicks, I think we're a little bit sloppy with that stuff. You know, and I think we kind of were a little herky-jerky at times offense. We had some good tempo at times, and at times we weren't going fast. And you know, I don't know what it was. I mean, 6 penalties for 30 yards, all of them being false starts or offsides, right? You know, I mean, you can't do that. You know, those are the teaching moments that guys got to get broken in. I'm sure there's some missed assignments that we got to get corrected. Missed tackles on defense. I think we didn't fit gaps very well at times. They were able to run the ball pretty effectively on us, and at times we got to get that stuff fixed as well.
Coach, does a game like tonight say something about your team's depth?
Yeah, you know, it's good. We got to see as it goes on for these guys to be ready to go play SEC play. You know, now, I mean, we're here to go compete for the SEC championship. So it was great that we got to play a lot of players tonight. You know, and they got experience because I think we had over 20 freshmen played tonight. So when you're playing over 20 freshmen in a game, it's great they can get some experience. So when their number is called, you know, it's not the first time they've stepped on the field.
You mentioned the false starts. Wasn't the ideal start for James Carmen, but throughout the game, How do you evaluate him? How do you think he did?
Yeah, I'm going to watch it on film. You know, I mean, it wasn't glaring. At times, the offensive line played great, and then at other times we were sloppy, and that's not us. We want a consistent offensive line. That's got to be our most solid group on the team. They really got to carry us, that offensive line. That's our, you know, you look at the only guy that's really not been a starter is James Carmen, and he's a senior. So with that crew, they need to kind of be the anchor of our team.
What about defensive effort, man?
I thought, you know, good at times. I thought, you know, the great thing, we got to play so many guys on defense, you know, and you know, as we knew coming into this game, there's a lot of guys that hadn't played before, you know, and pleased to see it. You know, I mean, you look at the leading tacklers when you have Deontay Skinner, Burr, and Matt Wells. I mean, those are three guys that don't usually, you know, weren't playing a whole lot last year, and it's good to get those guys on the field, get them broken in, and you know, I mean, we got to accelerate, continue to accelerate all those young defensive players learning, because it's going to be it's a big time game here in 10 days.
Dan, was the fake
Rick,
punt?
and then one more, and then we're done.
Yeah, fake punt was a call. Not a very good one. I'm gonna get after whoever coaches those darn special teams. I'll tell you that much. You know what? No, we thought they were going to come after it. It was their first real opportunity to come after it in the game. We thought they were going to come after it, and I think one of our guys got tangled with one of their guys, and all of a sudden, you know, if he had rushed clean, he would have run straight by Ladarius Perkins, and I think he got bumped into, one of our guys bumped into him, and he realized he wasn't going to get there, and lo and behold, he's right there to make the big play. But yeah, I got to get after that special teams coach right there for doing something silly like that.
Dan, how
Able to
big
get
is
big
this
points.
stretch, I'm sorry, this stretch of the next two games? Because obviously, this is what it's all about for you guys.
Well, it's huge. I mean, you're looking at a team that is the defending conference and national champion. 5 days later, you're playing a team that a lot of people have picked to win the conference. So, you know, in this stretch, we can find a way to win the next two games. We're in great position for a run at the West Championship. You know, there's a lot in the next, I guess, what is it, 15 days? 14 days? Yeah, 14 days. The next 14 days is going to go a long way to determine how great a season we're going to have. And we got to do what we want, Chris. You know, I mean, that's part of his deal. I mean, 13 of 21, had a couple drops. Managed the offense very well. I mean, I thought distributing the ball, was never in a panic, never flustered, got rid of it when he needed to get rid of it. So I'm pretty pleased with his management tonight. Now I was pretty pleased Tyler came in, and, you know, I mean, the great thing with that is, you know, now with Tyler, you're not going in trying to protect him. You're going in, and he's just going in to play, and he's ready to go play.